No courtroom, no jury trial. Instead, rideshare customers injured in serious crashes agree to go through arbitration. The outcome rests on the judgment of one arbitrator instead of a jury of your peers. And the payouts might be vastly different. One local attorney and his client have this warning.
I was shaken up. I didn't know what was going on.
In late 2025, J. Lee Nelson took a Lyft to go to work here near the busy Six Corners intersection in the Portage Park neighborhood. But before she was dropped off, there was a crash.
I was just in a lot of pain and I was very anxious.
Nelson was in the back seat of a Lyft when the car was T-boned by another car. The police report said her Lyft driver failed to yield and merged into his lane, causing the accident. The Lyft driver cited.
Wow, the car got banged up.
It did.
Nelson was able to snap this photo before being taken to a nearby hospital with minor injuries.
Taking me out of work for a month and a couple weeks.
Aside from the financial losses from not working, she says she also suffered a neck injury and is in physical therapy for her right shoulder and elbow. A lawsuit against the individual driver lists her injuries, but she may not be able to sue the company, Lyft, in court. That's because consumers on rideshare apps like Lyft, Uber, and Curb agree to these terms and conditions when signing up.
Not a lot of people read that little fine print.
The clauses say you waive your right to a jury trial and must pursue a claim through arbitration.
The difference between going to an arbitration as opposed to having a jury trial is you don't have 12 citizens from your county deciding your case. We want our cases to be heard by jury trials and jurors deciding the facts as opposed to some corporate arbitrator picking a number out of thin air.
Nelson's attorney Michael Sorich says juries usually pay more. He says his law firm has found ways around the arbitration clauses and is trying to do the same with Nelson, but not all lawyers may be able to do so. Others are also challenging the process. The Illinois Supreme Court is currently deciding if a local Uber wrongful death case will go through arbitration or if it can be argued in court. If you're in a crash and are able, document everything you can.
You want to take photos, you want to take videos, you want to document that scene, because undoubtedly the rideshare company will have investigators looking into this matter early on, as should the injured party.
The I-Team reached out to all three apps about the arbitration clauses. Uber pointed to its comprehensive insurance coverage for drivers while working and pointed out that both parties must agree on an arbitrator. If they can't agree, a court will select one. Both Uber and Lyft said arbitration agreements are common practice across various industries, and Lyft added that they are in accordance with the Federal Arbitration Act. The arbitration process gives participants a hearing before a neutral third party, often in a fraction of the time litigation takes, and can offer a more accessible way for parties to resolve disputes. Lyft did not comment specifically on Nelson's case.
It's not fair for that person that was hit.
The Curb app has not yet gotten back to the I-Team. Despite the arbitration rules, riders may still be able to file in small claims court, or they could still sue the individual driver on the rideshare platform. As we mentioned, Nelson's attorneys are doing just that. The driver did not return my calls for comment. Jason Knowles, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Jason, the driver's attorney responded to that lawsuit today, saying the driver denies any allegations of wrongdoing.